Hey yo, E-King Fight News, y'all know what it is. The champion, Deontay Bronze Bomber Wilder, just went in. All the way in on Eddie Hearn. So let's get into the quotes, man. E-King Fight News, more on this. Alright, so let's get it. E-King Fight News. Deontay Wilder listed his top 5 heavyweights in world boxing. He went in on Eddie Hearn. He talked about how he actually has private messages with Anthony Joshua. They do speak with each other. And, you know, Tyson Fury could have gotten that fight a long time ago. So Deontay Wilder went all the way in. And this is on Behind the Gloves. Shout out to them. So let's get it. Deontay Wilder has listed his top 5 heavyweights in the world. He's at number 1. Luis Ortiz at number 2. Tyson Fury number 3. Joseph Parker at number 4. And Anthony Joshua at number 5. Wow, guys. More on this. Oh, Anthony Joshua got bumped down below Parker because he's scared. Okay. That's why he's at number 5. Because, you know, Anthony Joshua, he beat Joseph Parker, so he's got to be higher than him, right? But hey, let me know what you guys think about that top 5, first and foremost. What else did Wilder have to say? Let me get out of this. So one thing I don't like about Twitter, the navigation. Fucking annoying. Okay, Deontay Wilder stated he'd be willing to fight Tyson Fury next. There's that information. Eddie Hearn has refused Wilder's claim that they showed funds for the $50 million offer, and says Wilder is yet to agree to the contract which mirrors the terms he publicly declared last week. So that's according to Eddie Hearn, right? And meanwhile, Deontay Wilder has already said he showed him the funds which pertain to that $50 million offer for Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder went on to say that this dude's a total snake, Eddie Hearn. And this is the quintessential example of a snake-ass, lion-ass, fraud-ass promoter. So I mean, it doesn't get realer than that, man. You know, he calls himself the realest champion in the game. And I can't doubt him, man. I can't doubt him. The way he speaks his mind, it's unprecedented. So as you see here, Wilder has revealed he and Joshua have been speaking privately throughout negotiations. He thinks Joshua's being used as a puppet and told him directly he will regret turning down that offer. And this is the quote from Deontay Wilder. Shout out to Michael Benson for putting it out there. Eddie Hearn is a manipulator, contradictor, and compulsive liar. If anybody can't identify a snake, that's the one you practice on. All that they've put me through, I can't wait. I'm going to take Eddie Hearn and stick it on Joshua's body. So there you go, man. There you go. And I mean, he goes all the way in. I'd recommend you, if you want to see the interviews right here, and I'll put a link in the description box below. And that's what it is, man. Deontay Wilder goes all the way in on Eddie Hearn. Shout out to TC. And it is what it is, man. I mean, are we any closer to this fight happening? I would like to think so, but we really don't know. We really don't know at this stage of the game. What we do know is Wilder has a contract. That's what we do know. And we're just going to have to wait and see. According to Deontay Wilder himself, this is what he had to say. He said, you know what, we're chill, man. We're just waiting it out. And he also refuted, Deontay Wilder also refuted Eddie Hearn's 4-week claim we all heard Eddie Hearn say, oh, it took him 4 weeks to come back and agree to these terms. And in the same breath, didn't Eddie Hearn say they were talking with Wilder's team every day? We're talking to them every day. I heard them say, I've seen it. I've seen several articles where Eddie Hearn said this, and I see the interview where he said it on camera. So how do you say that, oh, it took him 4 weeks to agree when you're talking to him every day? You knew he was interested. The whole truth behind that whole situation with him taking that offer was Eddie Hearn wasn't going to give him a percentage. Eddie Hearn had already stated that. And with Eddie Hearn bringing up the Povetkin situation as a legitimate possibility, as we all know it was in his plans, Deontay Wilder just decided to squash the idea of waiting it out for a percentage and fucking say, you know what? We'll take the 15. We'll take that flat rate, whatever it is. I'll take it, and let's make a fight happen. And that's the stage we're at. I mean, according to Deontay Wilder, there's some fine print issues that need to be dealt with in that contract, and then we got a fight on our hands, hopefully, because you know how this works, right? Deontay Wilder, at some point, if something can get amended or revised or whatever the case may be, he's got to sign the contract, send it back to Eddie Hearn. He's going to take a copy. And then Joshua needs to sign that contract and forward that copy over to the Wilder camp. And then they gotta deal with putting on the fight. Date, venue, all that good stuff. So it is what it is at this point. And the details are gonna come out. So let me know what you guys think, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Deontay Wilder really wants to get at this Anthony Joshua dude. There's no doubt about it. The only doubt is if Eddie Hearn really wants this fight. Because according to Wilder, Joshua wants to fight. In actuality, Joshua wanted that $50 million. But we all saw what Joshua had to say about that. All of a sudden, he had a change of heart. So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think, man. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, shout out to Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, man. Shout out to both of those dudes. They're the real killers in the lower weight classes. But when it comes to the heavyweight division, that grown man, I don't know what's going on. We see some of the biggest ducks in the history of the sport right now. Just for Anthony Joshua to turn down that offer is still undeniably one of the worst career moves. This is one of the worst career moves ever. That offer right here, that's as good as it gets in terms of a U.S. pay-per-view deal. 50% of the gross revenue. 50% with $50 million guaranteed. It doesn't get better than that. So, it is what it is. We just have to wait and see. Hopefully the fight goes down, and we'll be talking about it, man. So let me know what you guys think, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get it. Get it all the way to the fucking bank, man. E-King Fight News. You know, it's funny. Deontay Wilder finally has something he can agree with when it comes to Kubrat Pulev, you know? They both got the runaround time and time again from Eddie Hearn, man. Total runaround, man. Fucking ring around the rosy freeze tag bullshit. Both Kubrat Pulev and Deontay Wilder been getting it. And they don't want no parts of no Luis Ortiz, man. They don't want no parts of Luis Ortiz. That's already proven. And, hopefully, I want to see Luis Ortiz get a big fight in 2018, man. It's time for Luis Ortiz to come out of his shell and show he's a great heavyweight. Hey! What are you doing? Bang! Fucking dogs out here, man. I gotta bounce, man. E-King Fight News. Y'all know what it is, man. Peace.